Welcome back to WikiLert.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the heart of NBA drama, the highs, the heartbreak, and everything in between. Tonight, it's a tough one. Walker Kessler, the towering force in the paint for the Utah Jazz, is facing a nightmare that no young star should have to endure. A shoulder scare that's now turned into a season-ending blow, sidelining one of the league's most promising big men just as he's hitting his stride. If you're a Jazz fan, grab a tissue. This one's going to sting. Picture this. It's Halloween night in Phoenix. The Jazz are battling the Suns, and Kessler is out there doing what he does best, dominating the glass, swatting shots like they're pesky flies, anchoring that defense that's kept Utah competitive in a rebuild year. He's not just a player. He's the heartbeat of this team, the 7-foot, one gentle giant who exploded onto the scene back in 2022, turning heads with those monster blocks and that soft touch around the rim. At 24, he's already got over 300 career blocks, a Defensive Player of the Year candidate in the making, and the kind of quiet intensity that makes you root for him harder than most. The Jazz traded up for him in the draft for a reason. He's the future, the rim protector who's been holding down the fort while Lauri Markkanen lights it up from the wing. But then, in that Suns game, it happens. A routine play turns ugly. Kessler comes down awkward on a rebound, clutching his left shoulder, that look of pain flashing across his face you never want to see on a guy who's all heart. He tries to shake it off, fights through a few more minutes because that's who he is, tough as nails, never one to back down. But by the final buzzer, with Utah dropping a close one, the news hits like a thunderclap. Kessler's out indefinitely, headed for more tests. We held our breath, hoping it was just a scare, a bruise, something he'd power through by the next road trip. Jazz Nation lit up social media with prayers and memes, clinging to that unbreakable spirit he's always embodied. Fast forward to yesterday, and the hammer drops. The Jazz confirm it, a torn labrum in his left shoulder, requiring surgery that's going to keep him off the court for the rest of the 2025-26 season. It's devastating, plain and simple. Head coach Will Hardy, the guy who's been like a big brother to Walker since day one, could barely hold it together in his presser. "He's our rock," Hardy said, voice cracking just a bit. "This hurts, but Walker's tougher than this injury. We'll rally around him." And Kessler? The kid posted a simple message on Instagram, grateful for the support, eyes on the comeback. You can feel the weight of it in his words, that mix of gratitude and grit, knowing this comes at the worst possible time. He's a restricted free agent this summer, on the cusp of a massive payday, and now he's rehabbing instead of rim running. It's the kind of cruel twist that tests your soul, reminds you how fragile this game can be, even for the immortals in the post. For the Jazz, it's a gut punch. They've been scrappy this year, hovering around .500, with Kessler's 12 points and 10 rebounds a night making all the difference. Now, they turn to backups like Drew Eubanks or Isaiah Collier stepping up, but let's be real, nobody fills those shoes quite like Walker. It's going to be a long winter in Salt Lake, fans chanting his name from the stands, wearing his jersey like a badge of hope. But here's the silver lining, the spark that keeps us going. Kessler's young, he's resilient, and history's full of guys who come back stronger. Think Rudy Gobert after his own setbacks, or even prime Dwight Howard bouncing back from the brink. This isn't the end. It's a chapter, a fire that forges legends. We'll keep you posted every step of the way, recovery updates, Jazz adjustments, all of it. In the meantime, if Walker's story hits you in the feels like it does me, hit that like button to show some love, and subscribe for more NBA breakdowns that feel like a conversation with a friend. Drop a comment below. How do you think the Jazz hold it down without him? Until next time, stay passionate, stay hoops obsessed.